Hello everybody, and thanks for joining me. I will, as always, draw a little scene for you today using a variety of pencils, a smudging tool, an eraser, and maybe another eraser. This one's not very fine, but definitely finer than this big one. A little under a centimeter of diameter with this one. Let's see if I get to use it. Maybe it helps me for what I want to do today. Okay, I'll start as always by drawing a small frame. It's going to be rather narrow today. Let's see if this works out. Okay, I will just have a little sketch. Just see what I want to do today. Oh, something fell out of my hair. I was just outside, just getting a reference for this. Okay. Set it all up today before I draw it. Just trying to do this from memory right now. Just trying to get on the paper what I just saw outside. Similar to what I did yesterday. Let's see if this works out. Okay, of course those are all the indications of trees that I drew here. But you know that because I like trees. Okay, now for the sky. Just some horizontal lines. Getting lighter as we go down the page. Down to the tips of those trees. Darker up here. Just back and forth, left and right, right and left. Working my way down slowly. Getting brighter down here. Okay, now I take the smudging tool and again go left and right, trying to get rid of the lines, get rid of the structure in the sky so it's as smooth as possible. Down there I'm going into the volumes of the trees that I just sketched, because what I want to try today is at the edges, the quote-unquote outside of the trees, where there are not many leaves overlapping. I want what's behind the trees to be seen. Okay. Yeah, we have such a large space in the sky. I was just thinking about not having a cloud today, but for this large space, I'll have a cloud. overlapping with this tree over here. Just circular motions, going completely across and going up here, maybe, just like so. A big cloud up there in the sky. Okay. All right. Now with the HB pencil and the light coming from directly up above, say, I create the shadows of the clouds. Just some very flat U shapes. Following the shape that I created with the eraser. Going in there, leaving some blank spaces for three-dimensionality. Something right in here, in there, something like that. Take the smudging tool, make those a little lighter. Take them towards the top. Okay. Now this big old fella over here needs some shadows. Just right there. Up in here as well. And in here. Alright. Take the smudging tool again. And extend those shadows a little bit up into the cloud. Down here as well. Up here. Okay. Now for the trees. Right in the middle. The ones that are furthest away. It's going to be pretty dark over there. So I'll take the 3B pencil and just make a shadow in here. Following the outlines of the trees that I sketched before. And at the top, where the sun's touching the trees, it's going to be lighter. Okay, now with the HB pencil, extend the shadows a little bit. All right. And then with the 7B pencil, have the indications of some trunks and branches that live in there, that poke out every now and then. More can be seen up here. Okay, and with the 3B pencil, the HB, I'll just try and sketch some layers of leaves up here. Down there as well. Some more layers. Okay, and back here, since this is a mixed forest, we have some evergreens. Poking out against the sky. They're dark in the middle, and then at the edges you can see the sky piercing through the branches. And again, darker in the middle where a lot of branches overlap, and then less dense at the side. All right. Now I'll have the next one is going to be this tree on the left. I'll take the 3B pencil, and at the bottom of each of those volumes I'll have a shadow, and on the inside of the tree it's going to be darker as well. The light's going to touch on the outside, and the inside is rather dark. Okay, now some branches can be seen growing to the outside. Here as well. And over here. And up there. One's growing right up here. This is the tip of the trunk. And growing out here to the side. Some more branches. And then I'll take the HB pencil, and again indicate some leaves here, just with some very rough structure. Following this volume that I indicated before. Okay, make it a little darker on the inside here still. All right, and up here as well. Just like so. Just some very irregular lines. Okay, and since this looks a little flat, I'll extend this shadow part to the outside. And the next one down here. I'm leaving some blank spaces so it looks like the sun touches some of those leaves. And those dark lines that I'm drawing in right here are the dark parts in between the leaves. All sorts of little shadows. Very random, very irregular. Okay. And down here again. I'm trying to create more arcs with this structure right now to indicate some volumes inside of the volumes. Just some little bulges within the larger bulges that poke out of this tree. All right. The middle right here has to be way darker. Otherwise, it doesn't look like it's more in the distance. It doesn't really stick out from the tree to the left. They look pretty much the same. So let's make this darker. With the 7B pencil, I'll just cross-hatch this horizontally. Okay, now it's more in the distance. Okay, for the left side, 3B pencil, same thing. Towards the middle of this outer tree, it's going to be darker than on the outside, but I'm only going up to right here, because to the right of it, the next tree is going to begin. So it's just to up here, going to the outside a little bit. Okay. Yeah, let's still take the 3B pencil and again draw in some branches. One goes right down to this part. Okay, now with the HB pencil again, draw in the shadows below the leaves, the lower part of the leaves. Maybe some lines just going out like this. creating all sorts of volumes here. Down here. Okay. Same for this next tree. Let's give those darker parts a structure as well, though. I think those look really flat. I want them to have a little bit going on over here as well. Down here. Over there. And right down here. Okay, now let's go back to this tree. The darker part that's more towards the trunk getting lighter towards the outside. Then some branches. And then some leaves. Just like so. Okay, with the 3B pencil, the inside, very dark in here, very shady. And to the last tree now. This one's got a couple more volumes. One's right here, one down there, one right here, one here, and this one over here. Just blocking in the largest volumes, the general shapes, and then giving them a character. Oh, wait. Some more branches though. Okay, now to the leaves. Just right there. Over here. We're on the home stretch. Okay. Seems like I won't be using the eraser since I just left those spaces blank that I wanted to erase for some bright leaves. Okay. Some darker parts. Darker shadows in here. Alright. Alright then. Let's clean up the edges. Okay. Here we go. Oh, this one went right into the painting, right into the drawing. Wasn't paying very much attention there. But oh well. Sometimes that happens. And we gotta live with it. Okay. Sign this one. Didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. But at least I tried. I did something with my time. And I know what I can improve upon. But that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. I hope you got something out of it. And I will see you the next time. Thanks and bye-bye.